Is the Russell Wilson drama officially over?
I mean, I hope not, just for the sake of it making content for us, thanks to Mina. Don't be mad. You did this to me for much longer than you should have with Tom Brady, and this is just how it goes. Anyway, the news that this is actually tied to Carlos Dunlap has re-signed with the Seahawks after he was released in March, and what we now have found out is that Dunlap himself says that he was in regular communication with Russell Wilson during that time period after he was released and before he re-signed, and he basically re-signed because he was told by Russell Wilson, and he makes it a point to say, he's paraphrasing and not directly quoting, that he was going to be coming back, which is what Carlos Dunlap wanted to hear. He basically said, if you're coming back, like if I come back, it's because you're my quarterback. And he was assured by his dear friend, Russell Wilson, that that's what's going to happen. Now, this also comes as Warren Moon says, yeah, they may keep him for this year, but they're not going to keep him long term. It's going to be a divorce eventually. So I would say, don't worry, dear viewer, even if this does appear to be the end of the Russell Wilson drama for this year, we may still be able to tease some future drama and bring that up to Mina all the time. So we won't be entirely without Mina freaking out content. I just want to make sure everyone knows.
Yeah, that was my main thought, Katie, watching Mina kind of celebrate your accounting of the events as described, because it's not really up to Russell Wilson whether the drama is over. It's up to everybody who likes to talk about Russell Wilson. And sorry to be entirely biased in our own self-interest here, but ask LeBron James how that dynamic goes. It doesn't really end whenever you say, I think it's ending now. And also, Carlos Dunlap, if I may now throw some logs onto this fire that I've decided to start kindling here, Carlos Dunlap did have a direct quote in that accounting, and his quote was, Russell told me, let's go Hawks. And I just want to make something clear. Russell Wilson says, let's go Hawks, like I say life filler. He might say it after you sneeze. He says it all the time, doesn't he? Like, what is that proof? Is that proof of anything?
Okay. As the network's apparently foremost scholar of Russell Wilsonisms,
right.
Let me drop some knowledge on you. Russell Wilson stopped saying "Go Hawks" for a couple of months this spring, and it brought great panic to the world of Seahawks Twitter. So the fact that he has resumed saying "Go Hawks,"
allegedly,
it does actually signify that he is at least content in the present. And frankly, no one should be surprised, because I was saying forever on this show and every show I could get my hands on that there was no reason why Seattle would trade Russell Wilson this year. It was illogical. It would have caused the team to incur a massive dead cap hit. There was no other path to a quarterback on the table. Like, the Chicago Bears reportedly offered the Seahawks 3 first-round picks and a couple of defensive players they were going to cut anyways. San Francisco just traded up, reportedly for Mac Jones, 3 first-round picks. Why would Russell Wilson be worth the same amount as Mac Jones? Actually less, because of where Chicago was picking. Now, that said, I'm not going to go full homer here. The tensions were real. There was a reason why it was reported that Russell Wilson had a list of possible destinations. So yes, this story is not going away. But in the present, this season, it's going away, and that is all that matters.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is for me.
Wait a minute. Mina, you can't say not to go full homer here while wearing a short sleeve shirt under which peeks out the tattoo you have of the Super Bowl number in Roman numerals that the Seahawks won. I don't feel like you can do that.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.